what if I sat here and told you that you're fat, that you're lazy, that I confirmed these self-beliefs that are going through your mind? Oh, I'm too shy. Oh no, I can't go to the gym. I'm too shy. That's too much hard work for me. And I'm just sitting here. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's completely right. You're completely right. How would that make you feel? Would that push you to go? Would that push you to change? Would that physically make you go out and change yourself? It wouldn't, would it? And that's why my recent videos have been more of an attack, more of, a bit aggressive, a bit, forward. That stuff motivates me. That stuff gets me going, and I feel like people will resonate with that. The same people that are like me will get that energy. And I've had comments that are saying thank you very much, and I really appreciate them. This shit motivates me. This shit keeps me going. When someone sits there and be completely honest with me and tells me the hard truth, that shit gets me going. That shit wakes me up to the things that I'm doing, the bad habits that I'm doing. And I'm telling you to sit down in silence and listen. Listen to your thoughts, listen to your mind, listen to the words that you speak when you're speaking to other people. And I guess that this whole recording myself has really helped me with this situation, because it's all recorded. I can go back, I can watch the footage, I'm editing my videos, I can see exactly where I'm going wrong, where my eye contact isn't as good, as strong with you. This I can analyze myself, and I can become more aware of the things that I'm doing, the actions that I'm doing, the words that I'm saying. And you need to become more aware of this, because this is holding you back in your life, the situations that are coming up in your life. You don't feel as confident, you don't feel as productive. You need to analyze and go over why you're thinking these thoughts. What is your initial thought when you're you don't do something that's on point, that you're not really that proud of? Because there has been plenty of situations during this whole recording of this whole YouTube experience where I'm beating myself up in the recording. I forget what I'm going to say. I don't articulate myself in a certain way, or a way that I want to. I don't come across the way that I want to. I don't say the things that I want to. And in the video, obviously you don't see it, I cut this out, but in the video you will see myself beating myself up. I'm calling myself shit. I'm saying I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not good enough. And you have to catch yourself in them moments. You have to be very aware of them words you're saying, because your mind doesn't know the difference between a joke or any word that you say, that you speak out, you think your body's going to believe it, and your body doesn't know the difference. If you're joking, if you're telling a joke to your friend, oh no, I'm not going to do that, I'm too fat for that, that, you come across as a joke and you start laughing about it with your friends, but what's that doing? It's subconsciously that's going into your mind that you can't do that. You can't run for 10 minutes because you're too fat. You're going to believe that, aren't you? You're going to believe that. And I've done this so much throughout my life without even realizing it, without even being aware of it. And that's why I'm trying to bring it to your attention, because you need to seriously listen to the words that you're speaking, the thoughts that are going through your mind. Write down. That's why journaling has also helped me, is because you can go back, you can look at the things that you wrote down, and out of this, there are days where you're tired, you're unhappy or whatever, and you still journal, you still talk about your day, and you still gratitude journal, all this sort of stuff, and you can go back and analyze that. You can look at the repeating patterns that you're going through, and that's also another thing that's helped me with becoming more aware of how my thoughts and how I'm speaking, and how I'm speaking about myself. Am I motivating myself? Am I talking highly of myself? Because these things are very important. If the words that you're speaking naturally, the things that are going to come to your mind instantly as soon as you fuck up, they're them limiting beliefs. They're them beliefs that you have that you're not even aware of. These are the things that you need to change, that is going to change your life. Who do you want to think you are? Who do you want to believe that you are? Who do you want to become? This new version of yourself, that dream version of yourself. Who is it? How does he speak? How does he think? Does he speak highly of himself? Does he speak down to himself? Does he beat himself up when he goes through hard times, when he is faced with a challenge? Who is he? Ask yourself this question. Think about it. Marinate it in your mind. Think about it over the next week, and go through situations and notice these situations come up, and how instantly you think about, how you naturally think about yourself, how you naturally respond. Is it beating yourself up? No, I can't do this. No. Like, do you look down? Do you look like down in disappointment? Or you're like, no, I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to figure this problem out. I'm going to do it. I've done, hard things in my past. I've been through tough times in my life, and I've always come out on top. This shit, changing the way you naturally speak, is going to completely change your life. Just this one simple step. No, fancy bullshit going. There's no fancy bullshit in this video. It's just purely becoming more aware through practices of, like, maybe recording yourself. Maybe you'll do this practice of recording yourself. Maybe I force myself on Saturdays to sit down for a couple of hours just recording. Doesn't matter, like, there's no structure to it. There's no structure, just purely recording a video. Recording videos for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, to just get into the flow of things, to see how my mind works, to see how I naturally think of things, how my mind works, so I can pick up things, I can change, I can analyze over it. This might sound like a lot of effort, but these are the things that we have to do. Journaling is a thing that we have to do to become more aware of our unconscious acts, our unconscious ways of thinking. This is really helped me, and if you go back to the very first videos on my channel, you will notice I can't even speak like a sentence without cutting the video, because I was that shy. I wasn't confident in myself in speaking the words that I knew. I didn't even like the silence in the videos. I couldn't even have a pause in a video like this and stare at the camera. I was not confident to do that. And you can see that in the videos. You can see how much I've cut the videos. Every single time you see that cut, I'm beating myself up because I can't remember what I've done. I can't remember what I'm talking about. The things that I'm saying, they don't flow together, so I have to go over and over and over it again. This has took me a lot of work, a year, to get to this point that I'm at now. You can see the growth throughout my channel. And that's proof that, analysing and going through all this sort of shit on a weekly basis, a daily basis, it's improvement. Consistency is going to get you the results, wherever that may be in your life. This isn't to motivate you, this isn't to, rile you up and get you pissed off, but if I really just sat there and confirmed your self-beliefs, would that change? Would that change anything for you? Of course that's going to make you depressed. If you're sitting there and someone's telling you that your self-beliefs, yeah, that's right, yeah, you're not good enough, what is that going to do for you? It's just going to confirm it. It's just going to make you do and act just that way. If I sit there and I shame you for being a fat, lazy bastard, for gaming, for smoking, that's going to shame you to the point that you need to change. That's going to change your life. They're the things that have changed my life. When someone's been real with me, my dad. When my dad was real with me and called me a fat bastard, there was so many times that I hated my dad for calling me a fat bastard. But if he never did, I would have never started the gym. That's how I've been brought up. Tough love. And that's what I want to give to you. Someone that resonates with that sort of stuff. Someone, you will get this. If you've watched all the way through, you completely get what I'm talking about. When I'm aggressive, when I'm straightforward with you, when I'm telling you the hard truth, no BS, that shit's going to motivate you. That shit's going to get you to do the work. To do something that you don't want to do. That shit's going to improve you. And that's why recently I've come forward, I've gained the confidence to do that. I've gained the confidence to say the things that these recent videos I've been posting. The times in my life where I've really started to slack off, that I've really fell back into them old habits of going out drinking and eating food and gaming all the time, At one point I was going on VR, on like VR chat for 8 hours a day, where I had like my days off. I would spend like 6 to 8 hours in VR chat. If you know anyone uses a VR, you know exactly what that is. It's a VR game, a virtual game where you spend your time in a virtual world speaking to other people as like dressed up as this character, dressed up as this, you know, you've got this costume on, you can pick any character you want. And I used to spend 6 to 8 hours a day just in a virtual world, not living my life, but living in this virtual world, trying to meet people in this virtual world, playing games in this virtual world. And these were the times that my dad wasn't there. I didn't have the pressure of my dad coming into my room and telling me what am I doing, questioning and making me embarrassed and shaming me for the things that I was doing, the food that I was ordering, the kebabs. I could just order whatever I wanted. I lived on my own. For a year and a half that I lived on my own. I didn't have that pressure of someone being there, someone watching over my back. I wanted to live as free as possible. So I fell back into them old habits. I didn't have that person being hard on me, giving me the tough love, shaming me for the things that I was doing wrong, the things that were sending me into a spiral of the worst place of my life. And that's how I ended up in the worst place of my life, is doing these bad habits, of not having that pressure of someone judging me, someone shaming me for doing these, wanking 6 times a day. I had the freedom to wank anywhere in my house. I had a whole house. I could do it whenever I wanted. And these habits led to other habits. Drinking, smoking weed. I started smoking a bong, going out drinking every weekends, bringing girls home. They all led to one another. The chase of that dopamine high. The gaming didn't do enough for me, so then it was the drinking, then it was the going out, then it was the smoking weed. Like, yeah, I was just constantly chasing more. And it was because of that pressure of someone not over my shoulder watching my every move. And this is the point, this is the path that I'm taking with my channel, is to be that figure for you, to make sure you are accountable, to stay consistent with your journey, to beat you up, to shame you. But that means that you have to keep watching these videos. And there will be a time where you won't want to watch these videos, because that hard truth, it won't be the thing that you're looking for. It's the thing that you need, but it won't be the thing that you're looking for. You'll be looking for something to validate your feelings, something to make you feel better, that dopamine hit. These videos don't do that justice. They don't hit that dopamine spot, do they? Some of them might get you riled up, some of them might get you motivated and excited, but for the most part, when you're feeling really shit, you don't want me shouting down your throat, shouting down your phone, do you? Being hard, being true, telling you the truth. I've been through these situations. I know exactly what you're going through. That's why I can say it. That's why I can be hard. That's why I can tell you the truth, the things that I've been through. I don't want that for you, and I know you need to hear this, and you might not want to hear it, but you need to hear it. Love you, boys.